Oh, hi, I didn't see you come in. I'm Martina, conqueror of kitties and devourer of dinosaur hearts. Not true. Might have stolen that from Balasa. Today I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial on those kind of like rolly buns that I do sometimes. They're not quite Sailor Moon buns. Like, you know, Sailor Chibi has those cute little like puffy buns. And if you don't know who Sailor Chibi is, shame on you. I do those buns sometimes, but this is a little bit different. So essentially what we're doing today, it's actually called victory rolls. So I love doing that little pinup girl look. And instead of just doing like a normal bun that's kind of like all messy and puffy, I'm going to be actually rolling my hair down to pin it flat. And then I'm using a bandana or a ribbon. So a headband will not work because your hair is gonna like puff out the side and you're gonna look like that dinosaur from Jurassic Park that like puffs up and goes like and like spits venom at people. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? But I digress. So a gazillion bobby pins, a bandana, or a ribbon, and you are ready to go. Let's start. So I'm going to show you guys first with a piece of ribbon because it's easier to explain this way first. So imagine this is your hair. Such silky, soft, ribbony hair. This was the bottom of my hair, and this is my hair hanging down like this. When you do your buns, you're going to hold your hair up like this. So I'm holding it up like this, yo, like this. And then the very end of your hair here, what we want to do is roll it under. So you're going to be holding your hair like this, and you're gonna be rolling this part under like this. The problem is, if I let go of it, like if I go down to here suddenly, it will just unpuff. So you have to always keep pinching the bottom part. So I roll it under, my fingers go on the outside, and then I keep on rolling while my thumbs always pinch the inside. And you just keep going all the way down to your hair until it gets to your roots. So you guys can see sideways, it makes a little furl here. And then on the inside, what I'm gonna do with my pins, I'm gonna actually pin through the bottom layer and the very first part that I pinched. And then when I let go of it, it's gonna be like this perfect kind of puffy circle. But if you don't pin the inside, it's gonna go like that. So when I do my hair in like the pinup girl victory roll style, it's the exact same thing, except I'm doing multiple mini buns. Today, I'm just gonna do 2 huge giant buns. Okay, so first off, this style works a lot better on filthy, greasy, dirty hair. Unfortunately, I washed my hair last night, so it will be puffier than usual. I'm gonna separate my hair into 2 sections, just like pigtails. I'm just holding one section out of the way with a hair tie. You wanna put it in whatever position you want the height of your bun. So I want my bun to be pretty high up. Now, the tricky part is that sometimes your hair isn't even. So what happens is, as I go to hold the end of my hair out like this to start twisting, you can see that little bits of hair fall out. So what I need to do is I need to kind of twist it at the end just so that they all stay together because some of them have different lengths. This is why it's better on greasy, gross hair. So right about here, I'm just gonna give my hair like a twist and just a couple of twists to keep it together. Okay, so starting at the end here, what I'm gonna do is pinch this over my thumb. So I'm actually holding it over my thumb. And now I'm gonna pinch this hair so it does not pop out again. So I'm pinching it. And as I turn towards myself, I'm like turning the hair, I'm pinching the inside part. So we wanna keep this part on the inside. Pinching, pinching. Okay, now you're gonna need a gazillion bobby pins. And we're going to be pinning them through both parts. So the part that I had originally at the beginning, the very, very tip, and the ending as well. And you cannot ever let go until you have your pins secure. Pull yourself back to a Titanic moment. I'll never let go, hair bun. I'll never let go of you. Okay, so when I let go of it, it's gonna be pretty puffy. Oh yeah, that's puffy. Now don't worry about this hanging part right now because I'm gonna be putting hairband into my hair. So what I wanna do is very quickly finish off this side and show you guys how to band this up. And I hear my cat, Dr. Memersworth, crying outside the doorway in sadness. Sorry, Memers, not today. So I'm just going to tuck it underneath my hair and pull it up over the top. So afterwards, if it feels really, really loose at the top, then you want to just roll your fingers and make sure you roll the hair back under again in the circular pattern. If you don't do the circular pattern, then you're just going to flatten your buns. You don't want to flatten them. You want to keep them like all puffy and voluptuous. Okay, now one thing I will say is that This hairstyle does look so much better when your hair is greasy. This part here is all like trying to fly away, like fly away. And I'm like, come back hair. So it's much better if you're using dirty, gross, greasy hair. If you do want to do this when your hair is not dirty, I would put my hands in some gel, just like some cheap gel is fine. And I would just like run it over my hands first and then I would roll. And in that way I wouldn't have any flyaways. Same thing when you do braids. Braids are always better when you have kind of like greasier hair. I guess what I'm trying to say is when you don't want to shower, you can still look cute.